Welcome everyone to today's live stream. We are live with more Monster Hunter Free Ultimate today. I twiddled a bit with the settings and I hope it looks better. It doesn't look as dark if I remember it. The thing is, it still is a little bit too red in my opinion. But that's the TV reflecting, right? So yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Yeah, we'll have a really great time. We're going to start high rank today on Monster Hunter Free Ultimate, so I'm really pleased to welcome you all in again. And yeah, I made a few adjustments. I made a few condenses in the past day or so. Come on, Red. Come on, Red. What's going on? Thanks for joining. Yeah, we're moving to high rank today. Hunting Purple Ludroth. But yeah, first off, how was your day? Also, Red, I called you out last stream, by the way, because I was streaming from my Switch. And we're friends on my Switch, and I just saw you were playing Generations Ultimates on my Switch because I got the notification. So you showed up on stream. Little call out, you know. Nice. We won't get into really many spoilers, I think. Unless you don't know what Purple Ludroth and... Unless you are wondering what Purple Ludroth and Pink Rathian are, I don't think we will get many spoilers. I think you know most monsters that are going to be here. Especially early high rank. High rank in Free U I find is not as interesting as in other games, honestly. It doesn't have the same punch, I feel like, that other games have. Like Stygian Zinogre and everything. Like in 4U you get like really cool monsters. I feel like in 3U the monster selection is not really as cool, but you might want to look away when we get to Crimson Kurapeko, by the way. You know, I think that's about it. I think the stream UI, welcome to the stream, Nathan, by the way. Stream UI was around for a week or so. So, yeah. Well, Kuru is the only game this is in, by the way. Like, Kurapeko is like literally the second monster you encounter, the second large monster. So, I don't know. I don't know what you expect. But yeah, this is a new UI I made. It's really cool, I find. I think we're moving on to the game. And by the way, I am currently completely mid-hunt because I completely forgot how the stream works. That I had the stream scheduled and I got completely lost. So we'll join mid-hunt while we're beating up Uragan. So yeah, that's a thing today. Here we go. I hope the audio is fine. That's not it. Here we go. So yeah, I'm mid-hunt for Uragan, so we'll quickly finish this hunt before I completely forgot the time existed. But yeah, if you're scared of Uragan spoilers, I don't know. Do you care? I mean, you have played World, you know. Should probably not be no spoiler that Uragan exists, right? By the way, you can mine Uragan. Yeah, this is Free Ultimate. Came out for the Wii U. So we're currently playing from my view. Oh, exciting! Don't you dare criticize Uragan. I have become Uragan's strongest soldier on Twitter recently, and I'm fully embracing that persona. The only reason why I'm still fighting Uragan is because I want to make his armor, just so I can dress the part, you know. Honestly, old school Uragan is not as bad as the world one, I find. God damn it. Just my timings are off today, I don't know. The oldest console is a I would have said NES, but I don't own an NES anymore. I still have my old Super Nintendo SNES with me. Still around here somewhere. That's like the oldest I'll going to get in terms of console. I've never owned an NES, by the way. I'd really love to. So yeah, mid-hunt is basically over. But yeah, it's fine. It's an Uragan. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that dopey face. Look at that dopey face. We owned an Atari back in the day, but today it doesn't work anymore. I think we got rid of it, which is really sad. Wait, what? This can't be right, right? I'm just now looking at my sub goal, and it says 33 subs at the bottom. But my channel, yeah, my channel still has 127, so the YouTube thing seems kind of broken. I was kind of like, what the fuck? I have only 33 subs? What? Oh no, we're still at 127. I don't know, the thing kind of seems broken right now. So yeah, welcome back to Moga Village. Let's restock real quick. And eat something as well. And yeah, we're going after Purple Ludroth next. And entering high rank. So that's exciting. As you can see, I did all of the quests outside of stream in low rank. So all of these are completed. So now we can move on to high rank and hunt the Purple Ludroth. In a new area, by the way, which is the Misty Peaks, which is directly from Portable Third, I think. But yeah, high rank in this game is not as exciting, I find. But there's some awesome monsters. I like Crimson Koropeko, I like Jade Barov. You know, a few of them are pretty good. But yeah, this is the Misty Peaks from Portable Third. And yeah, in high rank you don't get, I mean, it's like any standard old Monster Hunter game. In high rank you don't get any supply items. So we'll have to do with what we have. And yeah, monsters are going to hit a lot harder right now than they did before. I mean, high rank introduces also some other monsters that were not present in the original low rank, like Zinogre and Nagakuga, you know. But it's funny how in this game you get regular Zinogre in high rank and Stygian in G rank, and in 4 Ultimates you get Stygian in low rank and regular Zinogre in low rank and Stygian in high rank. You know? So like 1 rank below. Also the Stygian is a little bit, you know, weird. Oh, subspecies do not have their own cutscenes, huh? Let's paintball you. There it is in all its purple gloriness. Now look at him. He's so purple. I mean, he looks more... I would say he looks more pink, but... we already have pink Rathian, so... I mean, it's a shade between pink and purple, I find. It's a really interesting color as well. Also, we're going to realize that monsters have a lot more health and are hitting a lot harder. I find the jump, especially in the older games, the jump from low rank to high rank is so much bigger in terms of monster health and damage. The first time I fought Pink Rathian, by the way, was in Free U because she doesn't exist in Tri. And holy shit, she hit hard. She stalled me for a while. And I'm still having trouble with Pink Rathian, by the way, to this day. To this day, Pink Rathian is still one of my most hated fights in existence. I hate her so much. I wouldn't mind if she never appeared in another game. Use a few charge shells. Also, Gunlance is really, really cool. I like it. I like it in 3rd gen a lot, actually. I thought I'd hate it more, but I really like Gunlance now. It just feels incredible to execute, you know? Just blasting a monster away like this is just incredible. Also, having a shield makes for a more interesting playstyle, I find. I have to try out Lance one of these days. But yeah, it's probably Tri and Free Ultimate are probably the games I'm going to always be the master at. I don't know, I find 4U is a little bit difficult in multiplayer, without multiplayer. At least for me. Oh my god, both Fangor are back. There we go. So far we haven't really been poisoned by Purple Ludroth. Now we have. Honestly, Purple Ludroth is not really that interesting in my opinion, because it's just he literally has. I cannot talk today, really. He literally has the same moveset as a regular Royal Ludroth. Just that some of his attacks do poison damage. And it's like, he's not that interesting. At least like Pink Rathian has a moveset change. I kind of like shields in old Monster Hunter because it doesn't mean that you need to move towards a monster as much, you know. You don't need to put away your weapon as much, and you can just attack a monster without having to move in every time. Honestly, I currently like the counter playstyle that Gunlance does. I'll have to check if Gunlance is as good in for ultimates. But in free ultimate, Gunlance is relatively effective, I find. Come on. By the way, he's just a purple sponge. Oh, that was a new move, I think. That looks sick as fuck. So when are you playing Xenoblade Red? I'm still waiting for the Xenoblade playthrough. Oh god. Come on. I know what's coming. But a regular Royal Ludroth would have been destroyed by that point. I mean, it is. It's literally just poison Ludroth. And yeah, it has way more health than regular Ludroth. The fight already takes longer than, you know, the regular Ludroth fight, so... Interesting. So, it will take a while, probably. Because for you, will take you a while to get through. I feel like. I'm pretty excited, you know. But those are the streams I'm definitely going to watch, you know. Because I always love seeing new people discover Xenoblade and everything in it. That's like the one thing I always intend to watch. Nice. That takes way too long, by the way. We'll have to get high rank gear pretty soon, I feel like. Oh, now it's uglier purple sponge, by the way. Honestly, we'll see how you feel about the gameplay, because I genuinely find all three of them have something to offer in gameplay. They are quite different and enjoyable for their own right. Don't worry. We will not get the tail off, by the way. Gunlands, it's pretty hard to get the tail off, because the actual Gunlands blasts don't do cutting damage. It's easier to break every other part of a monster with Gunlands, but tail is pretty hard. I would have to focus the entire fight on the tail, you know. Or just putting my foot in my mouth again, you know. Just, you know. These games intend to mock me. Incredible. Yeah, I'm always putting my foot in my mouth. Really. When it comes to this. Like saying it's incredibly hard to cut off the tail, and then the tail immediately comes off. Where is it? Let's throw another paintball. Honestly, it's not even limping. Like, I probably between the next stream, which is next Monday. I don't think Slaplands exists in this game. Slaplands hasn't been a thing since World. I should invest in some catching equipment. Make it a bit easier, you know. Look at him refreshing his sponge. I'm so dumb. That's one of those cool interactions that I like. Like, Ludroth just literally standing on the waterfall to refresh his sponge is like... That's an incredible monster interaction with the environment. I don't think I've done Wyvern Fire in a while. And yeah, obviously I missed it. Now it's limping. So yeah, equipping... investing into catching equipment might be a way to go. Because monsters tend to have really high health, especially when we get into G rank. That's going to take forever. Because monsters in G rank... Be safe while you drive. Seriously. But yeah, G rank is going to definitely be something I need to look into, and that's where I have to learn the game, if I want to or not. It's doable in this game, more, I would say, than it is in 4 Ultimate. At least in my opinion. In 4 Ultimate, I have no hope of ever touching G rank solo. Maybe the first few monsters in G rank I could do. But if it comes to the end monsters, definitely not. I have more hope in this game. We'll see how that goes. Come on, just die already. Purple Rudolph is not dying. Probably would have been better if I just used my Fire Lance. At this point. But yeah, we'll invest into some high rank armor pretty soon as well. There we go. That did it. Honestly, Purple Ludroth is actually one of the more tanky high rank monsters I find. We'll see what quests pop up, but yeah. There's a certain Kurupeko quest that I would consider a spoiler that, you know, might be something worth tuning out for, but I don't know. It's also part of a meme, but I don't really know how much you've seen the meme, by the way. Or if you know, you know. Okay. Spongy Hide, Torrent Sack. Definitely. So yeah, now we're officially in high rank, by the way. This was the urgent quest to open high rank for us. So we are in high rank. What do you have, Chacha? What are you holding out for me? Killer Beetles. Rathian Scales. Okay, nothing much. So yeah, also now we can we can get into the Moga Woods during night as well. There's new monsters. At night you're basically getting high rank monsters, while on the day you're getting regular low rank monsters. And high rank monsters obviously give you more points. So I'll have to do that between quests as well. I currently have absolutely no points. Yeah, it's okay. God damn it, what do you want? We're getting a little bit up in the villager requests currently. There's so many that I have still to do. It's incredible how backed up I am on those. Even more? Oh, it's just Purple Ludroth being there. Weapons. What do you have? Wyvern Bone Gun. Wait, you can make that now? Come on. Weapon craft. Let's look at our gun lances. The thing is, there's not many gun lances in free ultimates for some reason. I've never understood why there hasn't been as many. So we'll have to do with what we currently have. I tried to max them all out, but apparently there's not as many. And only like at least one per element. Like there's not as many gun lances in free ultimate. So yeah. Did upgrade everything. Let's look at our armors real quick. Volvidon. There we go. That's the high rank armor. A Ludroth Male U. Let's toggle out display real quick. It has 2 slots, which is already good. God damn it. Here we go. What skills does it have? Stamina, status, and hunger. Which is okay. Not really that great. Destroyer, hearing, and water attack, huh? So far I haven't really found a really good armor set that I really want to hone in on. Yeah, obviously you're hearing status and you're enjoying it, right? Okay, here we go. Sandy Plains, Flooded Forest, Misty Peak. We have a Rathian. We have a regular Royal Ludroth. Great Jaggy. Baroth. Crimson Kuropeko. See that danger question mark in that quest? Like up there? Like right up there? Yeah, the danger question mark. Yeah. Remember that. Hear me out. Yeah. I'm going to hear you out. Pink Rathian. 2 Azuros. Great Jaggy. Wolfango. And Siren's Song, which is... Oh yeah, it's a Paragon Lance. I have to disappoint you. There's no Paragon Lances in for you. So far, at least. Oh yeah, this one. The feline tree is paralysis. Interesting. Gobble doesn't have a gun lance. Volvidon does also not have a gun lance. The feline gun lance tree is a gun lance. 240 para, yeah. Going to make the Wyvern Bone gun lance. Because it skips an important step. As I was looking at this to upgrade my weapons, this fucking gun lance, this one, these burst Aravanas are so fucking hard to get, incredibly hard to get, for no fucking reason. Like, here's the thing. Oh, this just turns into barrel floater, which I can make. Okay. Well, there's not as many gun lances. They are so hard to get. And the thing in Moga is, by the way, I didn't want to see what you have, Kajamba, but I appreciate the sentiment. The cool thing in Moga is you have a fishing box. You can automatically fish with the fishers from Moga. You know? I've got one burst Aravana. Let's see. 2. Okay, I got 2 burst Aravana from that. But it also cost me a fuck ton of Moga points to do that, you know? It's incredibly hard to get. The thing is, do you mind if I do a Crimson Kurapeko at this stage? I'll have to look up the key quests real quick. I definitely want to check out the Crimson Kurapeko quest real quick, because it's such a good quest. No problem. I want to do it real quick. Let's take some items. So happy about that quest, honestly. So good. Store items. We can get... This quest can become such a shit show. And I'm so here for it. Where's my dung bomb? Let me check out the free key quest, by the way. Because as usual, we're doing the key quests on stream. And outside of stream, I'm going to do the rest. Here we go. Rakan, Aknaktor. Purple Ludroth. Where's the key quests? 10 Jagia is a key quest, okay. Sandy Plains. Crimson Korapeko, yes. Pink Rathian, yes. Oh, okay. So, there's 3 key quests here. This one that we're going to do real quick. Just for some reason they have a 10 Jagia quest that like is a key quest. That's incredible weird, you know. Wow. So yeah, it's a little bit of a you know, smaller quest for us. I need to really refresh my stream elements. Oh my god. Incredible. What's going on here in this quest? Oh my god, it's a Devil Joe. Oh yes. Here we go. Fuck yes. Seriously? Devil J. Devil Low. Oh my god. Hello, Devil Joe. I didn't even know he was introduced in this quest. I'm so happy right now. This is your introduction to high rank, by the way. Hello, Joe. Yeah, we're not going to fight Joe. The quest is basically kill Jagia and not fight Joe. Five monsters. And yeah, they brought Bullfango into everything, so you know it already sucks. Hello, Joe. Oh my god. He absolutely bodied me. absolutely insane. I love it. There's another Jog here somewhere. I can just outright kill. Oh my god, that is such an impact. Holy shit. I didn't even know they introduced him that early. You know? I didn't remember that they introduced him that early. I really thought he was first introduced in the other quest. But yeah. Okay. Only one more Jagia, I think, and then we're home free. He just doesn't leave this nest, huh? Oh my god, Joe killed the last Jagia for me. Oh my god, Joe. Please stop. Please stop embarrassing yourself. And he just runs off. We scared him off. He's gone. More or less. Okay, that's literally... Level 8. Okay, we got a lot of advanced armor spheres from this, which I appreciate. What do we have here? Attack plus 4. That's not bad. Not bad at all. We could go for full on attack in our next armor set if we wanted to. You know. I really want to look at the key quests. Knoctor is a key quest. The Ram. Okay. Oh my god. Wait a second, they get introduced that late? Ooh, they have them all, it seems. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Just looking up key quests, you know, and what we'll have to do. Now... Well, we've done our first key quest of this rank. So let's see how far we can get. First off, we are definitely going into armor craft. And we're upgrading our armor to be the equivalent of a regular high rank armor. So we don't get folded by monsters as hard. There we go. Definitely important before we get our actual first high rank armor, which will take a while because I don't know, I don't want to spend too much time grinding. Now my subs are at 0. Okay. My live stream's still going, by the way. I haven't received anything from YouTube and my live stream's still going hard, so I don't know what the sub counter actually does right now. Still. We are going to continue with everything we did before. I think we already ate, right? Except this time we're going for Crimson Kurapeko, which is weak to ice because that's the reason why we equipped the Lagomba Raider. And let's just depart on the quest because fuck yes. Bye bye Bloom. Yeah, we don't have anything. Weird that subspecies don't get introductions in this game, but I don't necessarily think they should. Just weird, you know? So yeah, let's equip paintballs real quick. Paintballs are really important if you don't know the monster that well. I'm guessing area 7, but yeah, there it is. Crimson Kurapeko. Look at him. Doesn't look that different, to be honest. By the way, we have a Y shelling. Also, did you hear that shout? That's not a shout that Kurapeko did before. Going to become important. Maybe it was. Maybe it's just a Roggy shout. This could have been just a Roggy. Come on. I'm going to shoot you out of the air if you don't. By the way, Lagomba Raider is white shelling, so we'll have to use charged shells more often. That's not a shout we've heard before from a Kurapeko. There's another monster here. Oh, it's Devil Joe. Look what we found. Yes, that fucking Crimson Kurapeko can also stun you. But it can also summon a fucking Devil Joe. God damn it. And it's absolute goddamn chaos. And you just somehow have to play around it. And yeah, it's absolute chaos. So yeah. That's both stones gone. By the way. Fuck off. But yeah, this is going to get difficult. That's why I picked dung bombs, because we absolutely have to play around that fucking devil, Joe. And it sucks hard, you know? It's one of the more difficult high rank quests in my opinion, just because, you know, you have to play around the Devil Joe. And playing around the Joe is never easy. Where is it? There it is. God damn it. Don't you dare call fucking Joe. Fuck off. Get that motherfucker out of there. Oh, fuck off, Ludroth. There we go. Fuck. I hate this quest. Sometimes I hate this quest. You know? And then there's the Ludroth still around that do the same fucking bullshit. Come on. It's definitely not a Hypnocatrice. No problem, no problem. Here we go. It's just a Crimson Kurapeko. It's the easiest quest in the game. Right? By the way, there's a second monster on my mini-map. If you look closely. I know you can't see it very well because of the chat, but still. You know what monster Crimson Kurapeko actually calls? Like, Kurapeko can at maximum call a Rathian to its aid, you know? I mean, look at it. Look at it! It's fucking insane. It's what it is. Yeah, it's a Devil Joe. Crimson Kuropeko has a nasty habit of calling Devil Joe to its aid. And it fucking sucks because it makes everything so weird. And it makes everything chaotic as shit. That's why I packed dung bombs beforehand. Yeah, he kinda does. The main feature of regular Kuropeko is that he has flintstones, you know, that he uses. Regular Kuropeko uses flintstones to produce fire damage. And Crimson Kuropeko has the same, but with thunder damage. Basically. He has like these stones that he claps together to make thunder. Relatively cool concept. Stop leaving. Yeah, the thing about Kuropeko is they're not that hard, but you know, the regular Kuropeko does like stuff like Color Great Jaggy, you know, a monster that you like body on a daily occasion. The Crimson Kuropeko actually calls fucking Devil Joe and everything becomes chaos. I also should renew my paintball on him. Better safe than sorry. By the way, I'm using charged shells because this Gunlance in particular uses white shelling. And white shelling has the added benefit of making your charged shells stronger. So we're blasting him with charged shells. And that would be interesting. That would be really cool for Devil Joe. Unfortunately, there isn't something like this. I could have brought some tinged meat or something to paralyze Devil Joe if I wanted to. That's its beak gone. Oh, hello, Pickle. I love how he just inserts him into the fight, himself into the fight. He just inserted himself into that fight. Like, literally, you saw, literally, I was attacking Kuropeko and he just walked in from the side like it was nothing. Ouch. Didn't even notice he was in the fucking map. Oh my god. No, I don't want to get pickles inserted. Who would say that? Oh my god. should have brought a trap. Ouch. Yeah, it does have a lot cooler pot breaks, I find. Kuropeko should definitely be a current gen monster as well, in my opinion. I like the way he functions, you know. The way he just summons other monsters to help him. Let's also throw a paintball at Devil Joe. So we can plan ahead. I love Kuropeko a lot. And the fact that he can just summon an invader to his aid is like incredible. Like, just imagine you had Kuropeko in World, and he could just at all times summon a Basilgeuse to his aid. Just at any given time, you know? Yeah, the invader is definitely the danger. Like, regular Kuropeko gets relatively difficult once he summons a Rathian. Because at that stage, you've never... I think you've fought Rathian like maybe once. That's, by the way, his shout for Devil Joe. We'll see if Devil Joe begins to move towards Kuropeko. We'll see, or if it's too far away. Honestly, the first time I fought Rathian, it was relatively difficult. But, you know. Wow. I almost died there. I think you can call all you want. I think in this area, Devil Joe doesn't go into this area, so we should be safe. Honestly, I like both of his variants. The regular one and Crimson. Oh, come on. Let's blast high. Oh my god, Pickle came here after all. Oh my god, no. Please don't. Please don't. Pickle, go away. Please. When the dung bomb don't hit. But yeah, Kuropeko is definitely one of those with really interesting ecologies. Just going to try to ignore Pickle as much as I can and focus on Kuropeko. Oh my god. That's a definite yes. I think monster interactions between each other should be more fleshed out in general. The only thing that's kind of weird about Kuropeko, they don't really interact with the monsters they summon. That might be a positive or a negative for it. You know. This hunt takes long. Long. I mean, it makes sense because we have to fight Pickle at every other turn. And I'm completely running out of stamina because I have no food items. That's the old gen curse, by the way. Can't just restock food items whenever I want. I have to do with what I have currently. And I mean, Kuropeko summoning a Devil Joe is just fucking metal. Like, Devil Joe is basically the most imposing monster in Monster Hunter, especially, you know, you're coming out of... I mean, yeah, that's... That's basically why I said it, because it became a thing in 5th gen. I don't know if I wanted to revert. Honestly, at this stage, if it helps newer players play the game more, bring it back. I think people make too much of a fuss about restocking. My perfect monster hunter would basically be 3rd gen, but only brought to life a bit. It would be a retread of Try, in my opinion, you know? Probably. It definitely wouldn't have item restocking, but I would like quality of life changes, you know? If you don't have item restocking, definitely give me some quality of life changes. So that I can get easier materials during hunts, you know? Something like picking up things on the side. Probably, yeah. We'll see how Wilds is looking. Like, summer is not that far away, and we're going to get confirmation during summer of what Wilds is going to be. Honestly, the perfect monster in the game would be seamless underwater. You know, you just decide to jump into the water and now you're playing underwater. And yeah, getting materials easier would be a cool thing that they could add. Like in the wild. Without having to restock. Maybe. Let's wake him up. Yeah. There we go. Crimson Kurapeko. It's a swan song to Crimson Kurapeko. Yeah. We are getting slingers. I think. At least. At least it looks like we're getting slingers. Honestly, my perfect monster in the game would just be seamless. Seamless open world that you can just hunt monsters in whenever you find them. That would be really cool. I mean, they could bring a... If they bring back the Clutch Claw, I want that interaction to happen. You know? Yeah, I get what you mean. Oh, we got Monster Keen Bones finally. It was good. The thing is, Crimson Kurapeko always stresses me out. Because you have to deal with a Devil Joe so much. So yeah, Mogo Forecast should show Purple Ludroth. It stresses me out so much, this quest. Like, it's one of those quests that you go into and you already know you're going to be stressed out. I really, really like those types of quests. Those I really, really want to return, you know? Like quests where you just are completely out of your element. And you have to kind of play around the game a bit, you know? Like Crimson Kurapeko and Devil Joe. And yeah, getting down bombs like this should be mandatory. Like, I packed dung bombs beforehand because I knew something was going to happen that I needed dung bombs for. And preparation is everything, you know? I want that kind of feeling to return somewhat in Monster Hunter. Because they've kind of lost it. They still have it with 3rd gen, I feel like. In 4th gen, they still have a bit of it. It is a little sad, yeah. I've never used a dung bomb in World as well, like, at all. Maybe at the beginning when you fight Basil and you... I don't know. But even then, it's so easy to avoid the monsters. You know? I don't know. No, I don't think I've ever encountered a quest where I needed to. And even when... I think the only time I used the dung bomb was in a dual quest where I did Brachydios and Azure Rathalos. And the only reason I used it was because that fucking Azure Rathalos wouldn't leave the area at all. He would follow Brachydios everywhere he went to. And then I was like, I'm using dung bombs. And even then it wasn't that useful because the monsters transition so fast in World that after I used the dung bomb, Azure Rathalos flew away. And then Brachydios immediately transitioned into Azure Rathalos' area again. You know, it was like monsters transition too fast in that game, you know? Yeah, I hate Azure Rathalos. But yeah, it's like the monsters move around too fast between areas to kind of warrant it, you know? Like, as you've seen there, like... As you've seen there, like, Devil Joe was sticking around another area until he got called by Crimson Kurapeko. He didn't just randomly decide circling me, you know? And just randomly attack me out of nowhere. And even then, Dung Bomb is highly effective, you know, in getting rid of a monster. You can kind of play around in that in this game. Also, some situations that I like, that I would love to return in Wilds, is just Sonic Bombs. Sonic Bombs in... It's not as prevalent in 3rd gen, but in 2nd gen and 1st gen, you cannot beat the Cephalos without Sonic Bombs. Don't do yourself the favor and bring Sonic Bombs to those quests. Like, we need a monster. We need monsters that you cannot defeat without Sonic Bombs, you know, again. And yeah, Rathalos. I mean, you can beat them, but it's extremely annoying and difficult, you know? I wouldn't say at all, but it's extremely annoying and difficult to a point where it's a must-have on that quest, you know? Because in 1st gen, the Cephalos, you technically could beat them. Right. Like going to a cold place without a hot drink. Yeah. Like, you can actually beat the Cephalos without them, but they move around so much and they are always underground that doing a quest where you have to kill 8 of them is impossible without a Sonic Bomb. Almost impossible. I've tried it. It's not working. You know? I think we need those kind of quests back. I would categorize the Crimson Kurapeko quest as the same, you know. You have to pack dung bombs for it to even work properly. It's in the same category of quests, in my opinion. And I would love it if those quests return. Because they can get incredibly tense, you know. Wonderful beak we got. Yeah, we could almost make this one. Almost. This one's still the most fucked up one because we need a Lagiacros plate. And plates are extremely rare. But I can make this one. I think I can make this one. We'll do it later. Yeah, I think that's the convenience where they should be at. But also what I would do, I would get rid of item restocking. So you have to go in with a preset set of items into each quest. But what I would do is you can somehow play around it, you know? If you go in without item restocking, I would completely get rid of it, probably. But if you go in without it, there is always enough materials on a map that you can get to kind of play around a problem, you know? Like, you just have to play around the problem a bit, you know? You have to gather materials, you have to know certain locations where materials are that you need. You can get all of the materials for Sonic Bombs, for example, on the map that you're currently at, you know? So you don't have to restock, but you have to gather materials, you know? I think that would be fun. Maybe, that would be cool. That would be relatively cool, you know? Oh yeah, sending out... The thing is, you could do a thing where you could also send out your palicos and just, you know, get them to gather stuff for you in the middle of the map. That would be relatively cool. While you fight a monster, you could set your palicos to gather me stuff. I need this item. And gather me the materials for it. And then you go fight the monster while your palicos are actually traveling around the map and gathering. That would be interesting. I would definitely say that would be interesting. I think you could play around with that. But the current way item restocking works, I don't like it as much. Because it's literally just hit a button and you have all of the items, you know? Sorry, I had to pick my Lagiacros lance real quick. So we can hunt a pink Rathian and get absolutely demolished by it. This is my nemesis. Pink Rathian is my absolute nemesis. But this is, by the way, the last 5-star quest. Yeah, I mean, sure. Also, I would... The thing I would love back would be... Also, another thing I would love back for the game would be proper farms. Proper farms, you know? I would even say 3rd gen doesn't have... Except maybe Portable 3rd. Portable 3rd does have a semi-proper farm, you know? But, you know, not just... Oh, I'm making this into 50 different things. Like, I'm just pressing a few buttons and I get tons of honey. Honestly, the perfect Monster Hunter game that I would make would not be available because it would cost too much development time. Seriously, it would absolutely cost too much development time and they're never going to do it. Hard to tell. I don't really want the... Yeah. I don't want the Freedom Unite farm back. But a sort of similar system, you know? Where you just go in. You do a few chores, you get a few items, and then you go out again. It's hard to describe. Would be cool if you could go into the fields, gather some items that you need to upgrade your farms, you know, like a proper beehive that you just need to upgrade a few times. Get a few herbs, you know, you have to actually plant the herbs instead of just getting them and stuff like this. But yeah, it would take a long time. Fuck. Yeah, like, kinda like that. You have to invest time to actually do something. The old farming system in Freedom Unite, by the way, wasn't like the best, you know, I would say. Like, people laud it as some sort of the best, but it really wasn't, because the only thing you put into, you know, from your time investment was like points. Like, you would have to farm points and then put those into the farm to upgrade it, and it wasn't really that time investing. You still have to physically go into your farm and collect the stuff physically, so that's okay. I forgot this wasn't for you, and I can't climb those. Yeah, every time I see that stupid tree stump in 3rd gen, I really want to climb it and jump off of it and attack the monster with my jump attack. Like... And then I remember it doesn't work in 3rd gen. It's just so ingrained into my mind. I think dual blades are fine. I haven't used them much, but they work like any other game. There's probably a pretty good paralysis pair for you. Yeah. Longsword doesn't have counters, that's for sure. So yeah, you won't find a counter playstyle, and Charge Blade doesn't exist. It's best to try out all weapons. I always advocate for Switch Axe, but if you're not used to Switch Axe, it's probably going to be hard. God damn it. I hate Pink Rathian so much. No, Lance doesn't have a counter yet. Like, I don't think the game has even a single counter in it. I'm relatively sure. The closest thing you're going to get to counter playstyle is probably the way I play Gunlance. Is blocking an attack, you know. Like, I'm just blocking attacks and then staying close to the monster as much as I can. So that I can use the openings I get, you know, to get in there. Not really easy with Pink Rathian, by the way. I don't get as many hits in there with it. I hate it so much. I hate this fucking monster so much. Gunlance is cool underwater. Like, the thing you need to realize is that every weapon plays the same it does on land in underwater. You know? Don't know if we might get to an underwater fight soon after we beat Pink Rathian. Were they though? I think maybe Lance was shafted because it doesn't have its charge move that you would use to close the distance. I think that might be it. I have no idea. You'll have to... I would really suggest you try out the weapons for yourself to see something that you feel good about. Gunland so far feels really technical, but also really good. Like knowing what each Gunland's type does and executing it feels incredibly satisfying, you know. And I'm a Switch Axe main, so... Oh yeah. Ryu on... I would definitely suggest you play on a Wii U. Unless you have emulation or anything. I definitely would suggest playing on... If you have a regular 3DS, I wouldn't play it on 3DS. Really. The thing is, underwater, you need to adjust your camera. You definitely need to adjust your camera. Yeah, I'm playing on a Wii U with a capture card. If you're emulating it, that's fine, because Wii U supports second stick, even on 3DS. You know? So it should work fine for you, you know, if you emulate it. I'm thinking about, by the way, emulating it as well. Ryu. I wanna try out emulating Ryu and try on a proper emulator at one point, just so I can get a reference point. Also, emulators do like higher resolution upscaling and stuff that I really want to try out with those games. Because especially Tri can look out really, really washed out sometimes. Come on, Rathian. That wasn't fair. I won't get the tail off probably this time. I'm just too slow at this point. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't really begun attacking the tail, by the way. I also don't know when this monster's going down, so... I said this the last time, yes, I did. But it was also a purple Ludroth and not a pink Rathian. Honestly, I'm really excited about the next monster that we're going to get after Pink Rathian. Because it's a most hated monster of mine that actually gets a good fight in this game. You know? Pink Rathian is such a harder fight for me than regular Rathian. Because regular Rathian I just destroyed while I was grinding. Several times. And Pink Rathian is just way more mobile. And does have more hits that can actually damage you. And yeah, that instant tail swing, by the way, was never a good one. I don't know. I think I've had a whole discussion about We've had a whole discussion about instant attacks and how we feel about them. That instant tail that Pink Rathian does, or General Rathian does it as well, never really liked it. Fuck. The paintball has one off. And this way. I can kind of gauge where it went on the way it flew away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't find them enjoyable at all. You might also know. Yeah. Honestly, the thing is about instant tail moves like the Rathian tail is, yeah, the few first times you're fighting it, you don't expect it. But in future fights, kind of like what I do, you know, you kind of learn to expect it. And then it doesn't become as bad, but it is an absolute nightmare for new players, you know. And it genuinely feels ass for new players. But if you're a veteran and you know it's coming, it's relatively easy to play around. My god, she's angry. Like, you can kind of anticipate it when she's flying, you know? And she's just flying awkwardly towards your position. You kind of know it, the tail is coming, you know? It still doesn't look great. Oh my god, that was extremely close. Ouch. And yeah, it's the same with Rathalos' instant fireball, by the way. If you know, you know. You know, and it just... The thing it leads to is you're just not going to stand in front of Rathalos at any time. Ever. You know, you just learn that standing in front of Rathalos is just a bad idea. Honestly, yeah, it is definitely sound advice. But honestly, for me, that takes kind of the fun out a bit. You know? Because sometimes you have to gamble to anticipate openings, you know? I think that's a lot of what the fun of Monster Hunter is. To gamble to anticipate a monster's next move. And exploit that. Yeah, when you're getting slapped around in G rank, definitely. The thing about G rank in old Monster Hunter is evasion is everything. Especially from what I've played in 4U. The game plays a lot more like a Souls game. For lack of a better reference, you know. At least for me. For some attacks, it just becomes a thing of how can I dodge through that attack instead of actually how can I play around it. But yeah, you'll see when you get to G rank, honestly. In 4 Ultimate. Yeah. I think it's a good call. If you're having trouble getting evasion and trying, you could at least. I would at least suggest you try evasion a little bit, you know? For a little bit, you know? You don't have to try it all the time, but at least try it out. Because it has made some of those fights in G rank in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate more bearable for me. Just because I have like evasion too. So I can comfortably like dodge through a Devil Joe. Honestly, the thing that I think last time I complained about Twitter about this stupid Savage Devil Joe fight in 4U. The thing that made it so weird is because Savage Devil Joe is absolutely not a threat in 4U for me, because you can literally dodge through everything with evasion. Every move of Devil Joe is so predictable that you can just dodge everything. I wouldn't say overly negative. I have certain qualms about 4th gen. At least for you. But I still would find it positive. I really, really like the monster selection. It does have some really, really high highs, you know. But I'm also a 3rd gen baby, so, you know. Honestly, I liked 4U more when there was players around. Rank the gens I've played. 3rd gen comes first. Then 4th gen. Then 5th gen. No. 3rd gen. 4th gen. 1st gen. Then 5th gen. Then 2nd gen. Which is hard to say, because I really, really liked Rise and Sunbreak. which I have to really evaluate if I like 1st gen more. Probably have to rank 1st gen after 5th gen. But I really also see a lot of cool things in 1st gen. Yeah, 1st gen surprisingly was really, really solid for me. I don't know why. I really enjoyed my time in 1st gen. And 2nd gen is like the worst, because those literally exist. You know. I'm still having nightmares about Monster Hunter those. But I haven't played Freedom Unite as well, you know. Freedom 2 and Freedom Unite, so that might actually be subject to change. Yeah, the first one is interesting. It does have a lot of positives, I'd say. There we go. That is a good pink Rathian hunt. But yeah, I was so excited about those because people spoke so highly about it. And to this day, I cannot complete the game because every time I go in, I get PTSD. It's incredible. But yeah, the 1st gen is actually really good. Like, I've literally, like, last week, I went back and was like, let's give those another chance, you know? Did 3 hunts, immediately logged out of the game, completely went out of the game again and was like, I'm never going to play this game again. It's incredible. I don't know how people do it. Maybe I should just use hammer and boink everything. Might make for an interesting run. I don't know if I don't find the game appealing at all. That's just my opinion. You know? Look at what we got for an urgent quest. Hunter Plesiov. That's an interesting one, right? I'm so excited to Hunter Plesiov. I have beef with Plesiov. I have literal beef with him. God damn it. What do I do? I have so much beef with him in first and... The good thing is about first gen. The first and second gen Plesiov is absolutely a horrible creature. And I encountered them in both games, and I hated them in both games, and they are horrible. And then we get to third gen Plesiov, and we're going to see how well we fare against him. We actually don't need... The cool thing about third gen Plesiov, by the way, is you don't need bombs. You don't need them. You don't need sonic bombs. You don't need frogs or anything. Fish him out of the water. We'll see how we fare against Plesiov. I mean, yeah, I like the idea of fishing stuff out of the water. But Plesiov is a special case, and I never want to see that mechanic with him again. Because it was so obnoxious in the first... In the first 2 games, it was so obnoxious because you literally couldn't hurt him unless you fished him out with sonic bombs, you know? You had to physically fish him out with sonic bombs. You couldn't really do anything against him. He was just swimming in water and forever. So I actually welcome this change to Plesiov. By the way, I'm going to make a quick few shock traps. Because we're going to start to get to an area in the game where trapping a monster might be good. And I need more, not just shock traps. How much iron ore do we have? Quite a few. Make some bomb casings while we're at it. And with those bomb casings, we don't have tranquilizer. Let's real quick go to the shop. So yeah, this is the part of the game where trapping becomes kind of necessary because monsters start having way more health. So I like to at least carry some traps with me. It's always good to carry traps, but still. damn it. A little bit of item management, and then we're going to hunt up Blazioff. Big stinky fish, by the way. Remove items. There they are. So how's my item pouch looking? Relatively full. Good thing is we can keep our lightning gun lance for Blazioff. I mean, it does look like an item pouch. The thing is, I never knew that Blazioff was such a bullshit fight and people hated him until I actually encountered him later. Because I always just knew this version of Blazioff. And this version of Blazioff is so much better. Here we go. But yeah, this is usually the part that I'm getting nervous because high rank is actually sometimes kicking my ass. So when I'm on stream, I'm a little bit more nervous at this stage. So yeah, we are in for a little bit of wet fun. There he is. Hello, Blazioff. Ouch. Also, he doesn't do trillions amount of damage. As it did in Monster Hunter 2. In Monster Hunter 2, Blazioff does trillions amount of damage. I have no idea why, but he does. His most damaging attack is just him waddling around the ground, by the way. Like, his beams don't even do as much damage as him waddling around. As you can see, the gun lance plays pretty much the same it does on land. You know? We have a triple combo, as we do have on land, and we have a full burst. But yeah, they've actually made him into a really enjoyable fight. Like, him jumping out of the water and diving is like literally a cool attack. Also, I never had a problem with fighting monsters underwater. Maybe in the beginning. But I think it's very much easier underwater combat if you actually grow up with it, you know? If you learn it as a beginner. When you literally start with 3rd gen. Also enjoy the cool deserted island theme. Crunchy noises? Are there crunchy noises? I don't know what exactly do you mean, but if it's something on stream, I should probably check it out. Is it something with my voice? Oh. That's weird. Maybe it's just the sound it makes. Well, hello there, shark. There's sharks in the water. Oh. Honestly, Plesioth underwater is such a better fight. It's insane. Like, he's perfect for underwater. It's a little bit sad that they didn't bring other monsters to underwater. You know? Or bring more underwater monsters. I think the game needs a lot more underwater monsters. Even though underwater is such a big part of the game, the monster selection isn't that big. You know? Like, what do we have? Like, Royal Ludroth, Gobol, Lagiacros, Plesioth. I think that's almost all of them. Yeah, in G rank we have Diameralis. You know? Come on. I definitely would take Plesioth over Gyarados. He has such a stupid name as well. By the way, we're running out of air, so we have to actually get some air. Oh yeah, you have Cyadeos, obviously. Cyadeos is one of the coolest monsters ever. How could I forget our boy Cyadeos? You know? And Abyssal Lagiacros. But then they made a complete subspecies of Lagiacros that predicates itself on not being underwater. Which is like a weird thing. I would have loved if Abyssal was like part of the village. But sadly he is just tied to G rank endgame. You know. Abyssal is tied to online, sadly. Like Diameralis as well. But yeah, Free to this day has still some of my favorite monster selection. Just a cool Plesioth fight just enhances it. Plesioth fight that isn't bullshit is always a good welcome addition. There's the hip check of the guards. That hip check is legendary. I really love when they do things like refer to it in stories, you know, by giving it like a literal attack in stories for Plesioth. It's like really cool. I want to play stories as well, but at this point I'd rather wait, you know, for stories to come to PlayStation. Like if they have a PlayStation bundle with Stories 1 and Stories 2, I'd rather stream both, you know. Start with Stories 1 and then get to Stories 2. So I'm going to wait for it to come to PlayStation because Stories 2, I have it for Switch, but it doesn't run very well on Switch, so... And I literally don't have Stories 1. Well, I do have Stories 1 on my 3DS, but... It's on 3DS, so it's not the best quality. And it's literally coming out in June, so... And yeah, I'm definitely going to stream both of them. Because it's a Monster Hunter game. And I'm streaming a lot of RPGs as well, so... No harm. And yeah, homie does that. Honestly, the coolest thing about Underwater is how seamless it just functions, you know? You can just... How seamless you transition from Underwater into regular to back to Underwater is like incredible. I mean, the story is we are supposed to be especially trained hunters in Moga Village. You know? And hunters from Moga Village apparently... I have no idea what that noise is. Plesioth makes weird noises. Just listen to it while it runs away. You'll get a kick out listening to Plesioth while it runs away. We'll get that later. There we go, we broke another part. I need to remember to use Wyvern Fire more often. But as you can see, I have absolutely no trouble of navigating the underwater fight with Plesioth. Relatively simple. Not disorienting to me, it's just practice, you know? Come on, Plesioth. All of these monsters take so incredibly long. I mean, at this point, it has become second nature to me, you know? What? Didn't you just leave? What is bro doing? Bro just left and said, yeah, I'm going to come back. Thanks for joining me today. It was really fun having you. Bro just suddenly, like, left, you know. He was like, yeah, I'm back. Oh, you're not leaving? I really thought you were leaving. Nice. He was like, yeah, I'm leaving, but am I? You know? He should be done pretty soon. Blaziev has a lightning weakness. I don't even know if he can. I think he can put someone to sleep, but I haven't seen it in ages for Blaziev. But yeah, he jumps around like a fish on land if you knock him down. He still has all of his land mannerisms when he's on land. Where is he? Where is bro? He takes way longer to kill than I anticipated. I mean, yeah, it's not pretty. He literally has feet. Why would he be bouncing around, you know? Like a fish. One thing that would be cool if underwater your gun lens recovered faster from overheating due to Viper Fire. That would be a cool effect, you know, because of the water. It would actually cool quicker. By the way, underwater he has a normal knockdown effect. Not the one he has on land. Did he just go on land again? Look at him. Fuck. Please come over here, Blaziev. Yes. I think it works kind of like they are disoriented, you know? They get kind of disoriented underwater or something. Now I put him to sleep. So he couldn't put me to sleep, so I put him to sleep, you know? Really, really cool. I really love Blaziev. We're coming up. But yeah, we unlocked 2-star, and I think I'm going to continue to at least do one more hunt, you know? Maybe a new monster. Maybe one more monster, and then we are up 3 hours, you know. Plazy of webbing, Finn, yes. I'm going to have to hunt Plazy of a lot, by the way, because I want his gunlands. It's like literally the only water type gunlands you get, water element gunlands, is a Plazy of gunlands, so I have to hunt him a bunch. What do you guys want? Into item box. Into item box. Here we go. Another mask. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Oh, Pink Rathian and Crimson Kuropeko in the Mogo Forest. A Gen Moran has shown up in the Great Desert. Oh, come on. Where is it? Dragon Ship Duty. Ooh, that's a good villager request. We need to do that one. I'm going to try to do that off screen. It needs high rank Rathian and Barroth materials, so it should be available to us right now. Interesting that it's tied to this, you know. Yeah, I know. Pink Rathians. Thanks for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. I really hope you will join me in the future as well, if you can. I'm going to definitely, if next time you're going to stream, I'm going to try to get to it, you know. It's always hard because you're always streaming. When I will, you're always streaming when I am going to sleep, you know. So it's definitely hard to catch you sometimes, but I will try. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming Dragon's Dogma 2, by the way. So if you're at all interested, you know, going to continue Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, opposite time zones are hard. Oh, I only need one more Plesia Fin to make this. Okay. I hate the time zone thing, but it's sadly something we have to deal with. Rank bombs. So yeah, I'm going to recover some items. And I'm going to move Jade Barroth. I think we'll do Jade Barroth. Bye. See you soon. See you soon. Echo TP. So yeah, we're going to continue. By the way, let's see what we have. We have unlocked 7-star, 6-star, I think. How many stars are these? 7-star. Okay. We have unlocked 7-star, and this one is a quest. Double Volvidon is a key quest, so we'll have to do that. This one is a key quest. I know that. And this one is a key quest. Baleful Giginox. But yeah, I think this one I might do outside of stream, if I can. Volvidon isn't that interesting. But we're going to do Jade Barroth now. you know? Jade Baroth is cool. I promise. And yeah, I have a whole ton of grinding to do before the next stream, so I'm going to grind almost exclusively this game for next stream. The thing is, I have prepared Dragon's Dogma. I always try to prepare the games beforehand, you know, as soon as I get out of grinding. I always try to prepare the games for my stream. You know, I'm just doing the regular grinding that we wouldn't do inside of stream. And yeah, I prepared Dragon's Dogma. I prepared this game somewhat. And yeah, I'm going to prepare... I have prepared La Mulana as well. I've prepared Hollow Knight. Everything's in order. But yeah, usually between streams I try to get to a point in a game where we can continue the stream. So I don't have to do everything on the stream, because that's kind of boring, you know? There he is. There's Jade Baroth. It's a cold Baroth. I really, really like Jade Baroth. Honestly, in terms of subspecies, this one is really cool. I didn't reload my gunlands. Just kind of on me. By the way, I still want to do the Portable Third streams of the online component of the Portable Third. I'll have to try that sometime. Jade Baroth is kind of awesome. I mean, it's just like Baroth, but ice. But kind of looks cooler than regular Baroth, in my opinion. But I think it's a perfectly serviceable subspecies, you know? I don't know what it eats, though. Thing is, Baleful Giginox I hate more. So we're starting off next stream pretty hardcore with Baleful Giginox. It's going to get baleful. Laughing. I really, really enjoy Jade Baroth. Oh. What does it eat? I really want to know. Oh, is there some other antlion den or something that is only found in the... only found in the tundra? I really, really like its colors, by the way. Its color scheme is really cool. It's... Okay. Thanks, little bug, for paralyzing me. There we go. I love that it just rolls in snow instead of, you know, rolling in dirt and mud. I also need to use Wyvern Fire more. Sorry. That would have been perfect to use Wyvern Fire, and I squandered it. Wow. Okay. We're doing it. Okay. I think we're doing relative good damage. I really want to look at our armor sets that we can make in right after this, because I really want to make a new one for the next stream, because we definitely need some high rank armor. No two ways about it. God damn it. Still hits like a truck with that attack. But yeah, if you know Barov, you know Jade Barov, literally. Oh, there's nothing new about it, really. No really new moves, like one move where it throws snowballs at you, maybe. But it's not really that new. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad that Abyssal Lagiacross isn't a monster you can fight in the village with village scaling. That would be really cool. Especially since it's Lagiacross, you know. Yeah, my sharpness is deteriorating hard. That baggy got clapped. Holy shit. Let me get into this. Okay. That's what we have cleanser for usually. So yeah, Jade Barov, if you knock him down to enough health. Do I have a hot drink with me? Well, he also recovers here. Oh my god. Guys, can you please just hit me? Thanks. Okay, Jade Baroth. Slowly approaching the end of your life cycle. God damn it. I thought I was safe. Okay. Now that one has to hurt a lot. Thing is, there's 2 quests at the end of village. Oh my god. Oh, there we've seen a new move, the infinite dash. There's 2 quests at the end of village that we won't be able to do right away, and it's going to take a lot out of us to even do them. I know which ones I'm talking about. There's 2 of them, and they are incredibly hard. Okay. There we go. Okay, we need to sharpen again. As I said, high rank monsters have way more HP. And we will have to upgrade our weapons to actually keep track of them. This is also where Gunlance starts to be starts to wear a little bit thin, you know. That is due to blasts not scaling properly. It's a hard thing to admit, but yeah. Gunlance doesn't scale properly. There we go. The coolest thing about Jade Baroth is if it's hurt so much that it retreats, it actually goes over to this path. That's not what I wanted you to do, buddy. Now it does it. Yeah, if it retreats and it's limping, it actually opens up this path. And this path is an entirely new area of the tundra that you cannot go to otherwise. Like, this is an entirely new path in the tundra. There's just a few Gigi here. But yeah, you cannot get to this path unless you fight a Jade Baroth and you knock it down to where it breaks it open. Isn't that interesting? Fuck those Gigi. I really like that detail. It's 2 new areas. This one and the other one. In this one, there's not really much except a few Gigis. I really would have loved it if they put something unique in those areas, like a unique material that you need to get or something. But yeah. And there's just a few baggy in this area, but it's incredibly interesting. And yeah, there's bones you can gather here. But I think they only give you what you can get anyway. Dragon Bone Replica. I think those gathering points only give you what you would have gotten anyway. Killer beetles, yeah. The same item pool, which is kind of sad. I really would have loved it if there was like a weirdly, you know, a unique one there. Let me just say it like this. Just a unique drop that you could get only during this quest that was hard to get. You know, that you don't really need a lot. But for Jade Barrow weapons, they could have made it so you need them for Jade Barrow weapons. And it would be an incredibly unique thing to do, you know? Wow, he's kicking my ass now. Oh my god, these baggy are incredibly dumb right now. Redstone. Do it properly. But yeah, this is probably going to be the last hunt for today. There we go. That is a Jade Barrow, and I absolutely love this monster. Got a scalp from it. Let me check something real quick before I... Oh god. Here we go. So yeah, I have 0 subs, so support me now, right? That's how it works, you know. Jade Barrow, Monster Keembone, Frozen Glob. Nice. We're finally in high rank, and I really enjoy the high rank in this game. Kind of a highlight, you know. But yeah. Let me go over our armor options real quick. While we're at it. We have a few open to us. It's Kurapeko. Let's compare real quick with the armor set. It does Deathlock, Wind Resistance, and Wide Range. Not really great for us. Stamina, Status, and Hunger. This one has antiseptic, hearing, and dragon attack. It's okay. Bear of armor, defense, ice attack, and potential. Not really that great for us. Recovery speed, fast charge, combo rate, speed setup. Wrathheart has wind resistance, fire attack, potential. Plesiov has heat resistance, stamina, tranquilizer, and speed setup. And Dober has tremor resistance, stamina recovery, dragon attack. Not really great. I'm definitely going for the others as well. So yeah, all of these other quests like regular Rathian, regular Ludroth, Jagi, Barov, regular, this one, Great Rogi, Azeros, Great Jagi, Wolfango, this one, maybe, and yeah, Volvidons, Gobble, Lagombi, Great Baggy. You know, all of these I'm going after as well, you know, so we can get a good picture of what armor sets have I available, and then I'm going to select an armor set that we can make, you know. That's how it's going to work. So that's where I want to leave today. I want to real quick go back to this. Thanks so much for joining. It was a really enjoyable stream today, and I really liked it. And yeah, here we go. Thank you guys so much for joining. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Monster Hunter is always fun, and I hope you will join me next time as well. Tomorrow we're going to play Dragon's Dogma 2. Wednesday, another episode of La Mulana 2. And on Thursday, finally, Hollow Knight. Hopefully. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And I appreciate all of you. I will be away for this weekend, by the way. So we won't get another indie game weekend. But maybe on Sunday. Maybe. If I can. Still. Yeah. So no Friday and Saturday stream. Guaranteed. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. I appreciate all of you, and like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, and good night, everyone. Trilightning out.